Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Beckwith, and today I have a great announcement. Me and my cats would like to announce that my software company won second place in a Hospital of the Future innovation competition. Crazy, right?
Winner for second place is EEG Activation Assistant.
So the competition was run by Texas Children's Hospital, and their challenge was to invent some piece of software in a limited amount of time that went with their theme, Hospital of the Future. Now there was a couple different categories. The category that we chose to enter our software in was touchless experience. And an example that they gave for a touchless experience software is a voice assistant like Alexa, Siri, or Google Home, stuff like that. And that's exactly what my ICU Activations Assistant is. So I recently posted a reveal video demoing my software, and that's the same video that I submitted to this Hospital of the Future competition, and it was judged by different doctors and leadership at the hospital, and I won second place. Now, if you guys can hear that, that is thunder. If you live in Florida, it's always raining, so don't mind that, but we won second place.
Winner for second place is EEG Activation Assistant.
The first place winner for the Touchless Experience theme is, drumroll, Project M. Congratulations, guys.
The software that won first place was named Project M. That sounds like something crazy. I don't even know exactly what it is, but with a crazy name like that, I could understand why I got second place now. If you're going up against Project M, but in the end, I want my software to have a bigger impact than Project M. They could win the little software competition, but in reality, in the real world, I want my software to have the biggest impact on creating the Hospital of the Future. Now, this ICU Activations Assistant, it's used in the ICU on altered patients. As an EEG technologist, you go and stimulate all four of the patient's limbs and open their eyes physically with your hands, and you can't do that and type on the computer at the same time, so you can just tell the computer what to label just with your voice. Instead of your fingers, you're expressing the same thought to the computer, just instead of typing it with your fingers, you do it with your voice. So for those of you who are in my field and you're familiar with the brain, pretty much what I did was build an artificial auditory cortex that could hear what you have to say, process that information, and then print it on the computer right when you say it. So that way there's no going back into the EEG, sliding your annotations back to where you did it. It saves a lot of time, it makes it more efficient, and allows you to do the activation procedures twice a day. I don't know how often they're supposed to be done at your hospital, but at mine they're supposed to be done every 12 hours or twice a day. So this Activations Assistant is super cool. I pretty much just made it for myself because I thought it was cool and I wanted to have it. Since I wanted to have it, I would think other people would want to have it as well. So that's why that's how this came about. I've always been trying to do different EEG software things. In the past, I built an artificial visual cortex that could detect eye opening and eye closure. Now, that wasn't super helpful in a clinical environment. Eyes open, eyes closed, it's cool, but it's kind of just a toy. But in the future, we're getting better at detecting like hand movements, jaw movements, so we'll be able to detect things like chewing, maybe. But what I'm mostly focused on is detecting seizures, like clinical signs of seizures. But that's going to be in the future. But for now, my artificial auditory cortex, which is pretty much the ICU Activations Assistant, the one that can hear what you have to say as if it's another person and write it on the computer for you as you're doing the activation procedures. So super excited about that. We won second place in the Hospital of the Future programming competition in the touchless experience category by Texas Children's Hospital. Super excited about that. If you're interested in using my software, just send me a message on LinkedIn. I can put you on the list of the first 100 beta testers. It's limited spots, so I can make sure it works good in every single hospital that I do it in. And if you have any ideas or suggestions while you're beta testing my software, just hit me up. I can make changes for you. If you think about it, all these different EEG software companies, you don't really know who made the software. You can't interact with them. You can't talk to them. You can't give them feedback directly, and if you do give them feedback, you're giving it to some random person in the company and nothing ever gets done about it. But if you give me feedback, I can directly make the changes because I want this for myself as well, and that's a big reason why I made this software. Alright guys, it's starting to rain, so I'm about to go inside. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit the like button. I appreciate it. If you're happy for me, let me know in the comments. I'd love to talk to you guys. I will see you all on the next video.